For the last decade, this tent on the Esplanade, just across the street from St. Lawrence Market, has been the home of the South Farmers Market. And St. Lawrence Market has been here for 200 years. And what brings me here today is the newest addition to St. Lawrence Market. And this farmers market tent is no longer in use because they have built a new building, and the soft opening is today, April 5th, 2025. It is on the north side of St. Lawrence Market, and I will cut through St. Lawrence Market. And if you want to shop local, St. Lawrence Market is the place to come. Originally, this building from the mid-1840s until 1899 was the Toronto City Hall and a jailhouse. It currently is a food market, and it has been rated the #1 food market in the world a number of times by National Geographic. And I am walking down the center aisle on the main level, and it is Saturday afternoon. It is quite busy. And everybody is shopping local these days to support the Canadian economy. Oh, Canada, baby. But I am going to have my first look at the newest building in this St. Lawrence neighborhood. And right in front of me there is the old facade of the City Hall, which they have restored and maintained. And I am coming up on French Street, where people have moved in for the North Farmers Market, and their official celebration and opening of this building will be on May 10th. But today they have a soft opening, and I am going to check it out. Very exciting. We have waited almost a decade for this building. Originally, the cost of this building was $80 million. And over the years, that ballooned, and the estimate for this new building is $127 million. And not only will it be holding the new farmers market from the tent that was south of St. Lawrence Market, but it also has the provincial offenses court inside the building. There is the St. Lawrence Market, and you can see the facade of the old City Hall right underneath that sign. It is still a part of that building. Let's go in to the new North Market. Locked?
Yeah, but they're open now? Not now. They're open this weekend?
What time did you guys close? Oh, for God's sakes. I thought you guys closed at 5.
Today's the first day.
I'm not one to screw up on timing, but I got it wrong on April 5th. So I am back again. We're going to finish this video May 3rd, Saturday, lunch hour, 1 o'clock, guys. And I'm going to show you inside the newest food market in the city. So it is really busy outside of the market. And if you're interested in supporting local, there's no place better to support local than at St. Lawrence Market, and now the newest farmers market in the city, the North Market. And I am going to have a look around here. As I come right in, there is a meat area, and it's called Clement Poultry. And they've been around for quite some time here, guys. Established in 1829, and you're going to get free-range chicken. It's much brighter in here than the tent that they were put in for almost a decade south of the St. Lawrence Market across the street. There's much more light in this building, and a number of the vendors have said they love working in this building because of all the light. The old tent was very dark. Got a bit of produce here. And the grand opening is on May 10th from 10 to 5. There will be a ribbon cutting ceremony with Olivia Chow. And look at those potatoes. Yellow potatoes. And lots of people. In fact, the vendors have said that they have seen a 25% increase in their foot traffic since they have moved to this north building. Let's have a look over here. Look at those tea biscuits. Raisin tea biscuits. You don't see that too much anymore, guys. Fresh milk. Got some chocolate milk there. Produce is huge in the farmers market. Let's go have another look at one of the vendors here.
No, I would never buy coffee. No, just.
Red potatoes, $3. That is a steal. I know if you go to the big grocery stores in the city, you're going to be paying at least $5 for potatoes like that. And I guess they're reducing the prices as the day winds to an end. Currently, they are still only open till 3 o'clock, but after the grand opening, I've heard they will be open till 5 on Saturdays, as well as possibly additional days. Look at this, sheep's milk. And this building definitely allows a lot of light inside. Let's have a look up at the light coming through the atrium here. It is a 5-story building, but for now, you're not getting upstairs. Let's have a look behind me here. And up there is the Provincial Offences Courts, which is only accessible during the week, it is a hustle and bustle in here on Saturdays when most people enjoy coming to the market. The egg section is pretty much sold out at this vendor, and eggs are a hot commodity right now. They had to get rid of a lot of chickens south of the border due to the bird flu. And I understand that the price of eggs south of us is just insane, and eggs are a staple in most people's homes. Definitely they're doing brisk business here, guys. Uncle George's Farm, organic produce. Now this little tree here is calling my name. Empire cookies. How much do they want those for? I'm curious. No price. Love my treats. $6, that's okay. Butter tarts. Butter tarts are so Canadian. And looking around, most of these vendors have sold a lot of their products. I mean, look at that. The table's cleared off. Still have a few things floating around here. Celery for $2.50. So you're definitely getting some deals inside of the farmer's market. I mean, $3 for potatoes. You're supporting local vendors, people who live in Canada. And I finally did it. They do have a washroom. It's unfortunate that we can't get upstairs, but I'm going to go back and see about those British tarts. So one of the vendors here, hi, thanks so much for talking with me. How do you feel about the new market? You're one of the vendors here.
I'm not here all the time.
Okay.
It's this other guy, but he's just away today, so I'm filling for him.
No worries.
With my mom. But I'm actually really liking it. Like, it's very busy, but I like busy. So.
And these tarts here, they're handmade?
Yes.
And I'm big on sweets. And do you mind giving your first name?
Kenlyn.
Nice meeting you, Kenlyn. Thanks so much for talking to me.